How is everybody doing? I am Professor Putare, and in today's video we are going to talk about screwdrivers or Phillips screwdrivers. But first, let's talk about screws. So the idea of screws didn't actually originate from our generation, nor from the Industrial Revolution. You could actually find one from ancient civilizations, like for instance, one from the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Now let's tackle about the crosshead screws. It all started when John P. Thompson sold his design to an American businessman named Henry F. Phillips. The popularity of the screw started around the time that the World War II is happening, meaning it was used mainly for creating weapons like tanks or guns. And as you have observed, the name Phillips screwdriver came from its owner, Henry Phillips. Okay, so now we have the four parts of the screwdriver. First is the head, where we put the head of our screws. Next, we have the handle, which is where we hold the screwdriver. It is usually made out of plastic or wood. Next, we have the shank. It is the thin metal rod between the handle and head. And that's about it. That's the basic parts of a Phillips screwdriver. Note that there are a variety of different designs of screwdrivers which have more parts than a basic one. Enough about its parts, now let's move on to how you actually use this thing. For an example, here I have a digital scale, and generally in turning screws, we turn the screwdriver counterclockwise when we want to loosen the screw, and we turn the screwdriver clockwise when we want to, of course, the opposite, tighten the screws. To summarize, in this video you learn about where the idea of screw came from, how the Phillips screwdriver was popularized. You also knew the parts of the screwdriver. And lastly, you know, or you learned how to use a screwdriver. Thank you so much guys for watching. I see you guys next time, and as always, wear your face mask.